Cleven, how hard is it for women to make it in your industry?
I think if they're dedicated enough, it's not that difficult.
Dedicated enough?
Yeah.
Are there women in your industry?
In Kenya as it is, there is, but very few.
Very few?
Very few.
Equal to, like,
yes,
equal training?
Yes.
To your level?
Yes. Well, yeah, I guess.
It's relative.
But I would say very few. Very few. The
But
commitment, they are, but the commitment that it requires to be operating at that level. And remember this, once you're a close protection officer, you know, it applies to us differently, of course, with the structure of our society and communities. You might go out there for like 3 months, you've not seen anybody, you're not, I mean, there's a lot of factors, but very few.
So very few, like when you say the requirement, the commitment it requires, it makes the women feel. Like, do you want to mean it's tougher than marriage?
In some aspects, maybe.
Like, Ama, two levels,
yes.
number one. So,
yes.
2 levels, like commitment in terms of, okay, you say ISO, like staying for long distances without seeing people, nini. So it's not like the physical training?
No, there's a lot of physical training is different. But I mean, like when you're talking about physical training, that's a mandatory requirement. You have to accomplish all the primary thresholds for you to be a close protection officer. Now, what might kind of, you know, reduce the number is now the requirements of the job as it is. You see, it's like just being a doctor or a lawyer. Every job title requires different, you know, sacrifices that you have to make as an individual.
Okay.
Yes, so now with that in mind, then obviously it affects people differently as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Basi, what are the opportunities? Because I've heard very many people asking, before we let you go, the opportunities that are there. Like, how hard is it to get to the level of a certified close protection officer? Do you also check for teeth?
Okay. The first thing that you need to do, that applies to men or women who want to join the close protection as a career. One thing, you need to be passionate about it. You know, act it before you be it.
But you don't have to go through the police or the military. You don't have
that. Is an added advantage, but I don't think it is a requirement for you to do that. I know of many close protection operatives who are elite. You know, look at the one who protects Beyonce. Yo ni raia tu. No marine training, no nothing. Yeah, just look at it. So there are platforms. You know, it's not a must you come to our company for that kind of training. Go to YouTube and just research. Go read books about it. Have that idea. Know the kind of schools that you can go both locally and internationally. Then build yourself. So it's a game of passion. So I believe that nobody is limited to, you know, not becoming the best version of themselves, including being a close protection operative. So they have the opportunities are huge, and it's just how you place yourself. Probably you just know about Kingsley and Cleven, or probably there are people out there who are, you know, have really invested in themselves and have put in machinery to make themselves stand out. But at the end of the day, it's something that is possible. It just takes a lot of dedication and passion. And at the end of the day, just be thirsty for that kind of knowledge.
Okay. Yeah. Would you marry in your industry?
Yes.
Eh?
Of course, why not?
Seriously?
Yes.
Like,
yes,
you are on the same threat level?
Already.
Congratulations. So just a quick snippet.
Yes.
How does that go? Like, you all know your limits. Like, kuna vile huwezi ongea. Like, kuna vile huwezi ongea kwa.
Well, I think just like any other relationship, it's communication.
Yes.
Na kusikilizana, you know.
But there is a level of decorum in how you disagree. You just don't disagree anyhow.
Well, as you know, anyway, regardless of the service or not, wamama ndio wenye nyumba. Ukishafika huko, even Simba anakuwa.
But just to spice up things,
yes.
You've never got like tempted to know like who is really the head of the family.
I would not advise you to try.
No. Like, hey, Valentine's, by the way, things could change up. Like, power play like kidogo to just for fun like like ile like sparring.
Pana.
Sawa. Where would you marry in your industry?
Clarify that question. Like marrying somebody who is in the industry?
A bad man like you. Like, like you see, like you, Chuck Norris.
Yes.
You get Cynthia Rothrock. Like.
Okay. If I'm already married, by the way, but if it so happens that probably in another world that you have an opportunity of marrying that person, I'd trickle it down to marriage. For me, is not about the career; it's about the personality. But let's say there's that situation whereby both of you are in close protection. Then the basic principles of marriage now have to stand, like what my brother said about communication, humility. There are things that, you know, for lack of a better word, they're not cast in stone. Huwezi kuja ku reinvent the wheel kwa nyumba. When it comes to the house, you know, the home, the woman is the homemaker at the end of the day. So ukifika hapo pia inabidi unatulia, unapewa mawaidha kidogo hapo when it comes to the house. But decision making as the head of the house, then it comes to you. So it applies. You don't choose a career. I think look at the personality. But in that situation whereby you have two people in close protection who are married, then it takes a lot of understanding of, one, the kind of schedules that you have, two, whether or not you want to have children. You know, those are the kind of dynamics that come in. But at the end of the day, it trickles down to now how you communicate and your goals as a couple.
Both of you have said one thing. Like when you get to the house, the woman dio mama nyumba, so we have kunyenyekea.
Yeah,
So
but now you have
that,
to
yes,
give
on that question of disagreement, like when it gets to that level, so you talk nje uone. Like, let's go to my area of thriving.